chosen ones, you are the true leader. And even though you feel that people are trying to suppress you or people are trying to outshine you, outsmart you, that's precisely the reason, because they feel inferior to you. Because they know that they are way behind you and they see your light. And in fact, your light irritates the demons inside of them. And that's the reason you, as a chosen one, you might be entering any room and you might be feeling that you're not being heard. You might see people giving you looks, staring at you literally, which is so offensive. But they are trying to do that on purpose because that is just showing how weak they are. A true person of strength, power, and beauty is always self-centered. They are always about focusing and improving their own self. But when you see the evil ones outside in the outer world, they are just trying to come and try to bring fear to you, the chosen one, the person of light, which is never going to work. Because as a chosen one, you depict light, you depict courage, you depict beauty, you depict hard work, skills, and power. And that seems to intimidate a lot of people. So what they try and do is come and give you bad stares, bad looks, or pass some comment to you, which you might not. And you're a sensitive person, right? As a chosen one, you are sensitive. You can feel the things, you can feel the vibe of the place. You can, because you have a high aura. And know who's the person with a high aura. They can sense the energy field. You do not speak to a person. You just know by their movement. You just know by their vibe what sort of frequency they are emitting. Because that is the power of your intuition. And this was just given to you. You are the chosen one. You know that already, what I'm talking about. If you're watching my video, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So you go to a cafe and people do not, they see your light and they suddenly tend to ignore you. That's because they are scared of your light. That's because they are just too timid and terrified and intimidated. Because they think, I'm not being myself. How can you be yourself? And the reason the chosen one is always themselves, because they have been neglected many times before. Because they have already seen the injustice of the world from their childhood. And now there's nothing that stops you. Because you already know that the world works out of lies. And you know how much amount of strength and courage it needs to bring yourself to light. So now, at this point in your life, there's no going back. You're like an arrow which is only going to shoot forward. You're like the tree which is only going to grow forward, which is going to get stronger, which is going to get more beautiful, bear fruits, and be creative. That is the way forward for a chosen one. But for the weak ones, they might just come and copy you and try to bring you down, which is going to be of absolutely no use. And you must not fear, because the power of the strength, if you're a person of self-belief, which is, by the way, the most difficult thing to do. It's always easy to assume that others have power. It's always easy to think that you're weak. But when you work on your own self and you see that God's power works through you, and it's not easy, but it's worth it. Nothing is easy. For whatever is easy is just not worth it. So do not get intimidated by people who give you a bad stare, literally, and try to intimidate you. They can never do that. Because you depict the energies, the good higher power. So just stay in that love yourself, and be creative, and be skillful every single day. Bye for now.